You got a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Why is it written for on the Mary?
Okay, you know who this is? This is not Mary. That's the first thing you need to know. This is not Mary. All right? Mary is a black woman in the Bible. She's a dark-skinned woman in the Bible. Because Christ is a dark-skinned man. They are dark-skinned people. This right here is someone who's painted in the likeness of Mary. Just like that picture of Jesus Christ that we see all the time, that's not Jesus Christ. That's somebody who's painted in the likeness of Jesus. This right here is somebody named Lucretia. She's come from a Roman family called the Borgia family.
Right.
The Borgia family. And she had sex with her brother. She had sex with her brother, and her brother not only had sex with her, but he killed his brother. And that's why we call this person a whore. This is not Mary. This is Lucretia, and she is a whore. All right? Mother Mary is a black woman, and she is the mother of Jesus Christ, a black man. We'll show you in the Bible that Mary was not. Mary didn't look like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got to answer your question?
Yeah. I want to hear the verse in the Bible.
Give me Revelation 1 and 13. I'll show you right now in the Bible. This is what we're teaching, man. We're teaching the Bible, man. The Bible is our culture. It's our culture. Everything that God gave us is for us to live a healthy life, for us to have quality relationships, not just in marriages, but in friendships, and brothers and sisters, fathers and sons and mothers. All of those things that we can be very much more quality with the influence of the Bible. And we'll know what it really means to be a friend, what it really means to be family. But without this Bible, we will not be friends to each other. We will not be family to one another. If I cannot correct you, if I cannot hold you accountable for your actions, go ahead and read it again.
Verse 15, verse 14. Ye are my friends.
Ye are my friends. And what does that mean that you're my friend? What does it mean that you're my family? What does it mean that you're my kin? Go ahead.
If ye do whatsoever I command you.
If you do whatever I command you, man. That means that's how you prove a friend. If I come to you and I say, hey man, that homosexual lifestyle you live in is an abomination. It's not going to be good for you. It's unhealthy for you. Your children should not be homosexual. You understand? You should frown upon that lifestyle. And guess what? If you're my friend, then you should follow that. You should follow that order. You should listen to that. Because I'm telling you what God said, man. And if you don't think that God is your friend, then what are we here doing? If you don't love God, then what are we here doing? If you love God, then you will follow His commandments. And if I love you, then I will teach you His commandments. And we got books over there. We got all the history. Christopher Columbus only knew about America because he heard about the Native Indians and the Hispanics in America.
Right.
How did he find out? From out of the Bible.
Right.
Christopher Columbus went into the Bible and seen that a group of people went to a land that no man never dwelt. And that's how he knew that that land was there.
Right.
And what happened? He asked his commissioner to give him permission to go and find that land. And when he found it, he found exactly what it said in 2nd Ezra. He found the northern tribes in America. Christopher Columbus found the northern tribes in America, our Hispanic brothers and sisters, our Native Indian brothers and sisters, right here in America, man.
Right.
Are reading that Bible. So what the brother is saying is absolutely true. We were already here. The Hispanics were the first ones to be tormented by the oppressor.
Right.
The Hispanics and the Native Indians was the first one to be oppressed by our oppressors, man, by the so-called white man.
That's right.
And then later on, it was the Negroes that was brought over here on slave ships. But black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people, we are one family of people, man.
Right.
We are one family of people. You got a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Why is it written for on the Mary?
Okay, you know who this is? This is not Mary. That's the first thing you need to know. This is not Mary. All right? Mary is a black woman in the Bible. She's a dark-skinned woman in the Bible. Because Christ is a dark-skinned man. They are dark-skinned people. This right here is someone who's painted in the likeness of Mary. Just like that picture of Jesus Christ that we see all the time, that's not Jesus Christ. That's somebody who's painted in the likeness of Jesus. This right here is somebody named Lucretia. She's come from a Roman family called the Borgia family.
Right.
The Borgia family. And she had sex with her brother. She had sex with her brother, and her brother not only had sex with her, but he killed his brother. And that's why we call this person a whore. This is not Mary. This is the preacher, and she is a whore. All right? Mother Mary is a black woman, and she is the mother of Jesus Christ, a black man. We'll show you in the Bible that Mary was not. Mary didn't look like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got to answer your question?
Yeah. I want to hear the verse in the Bible.
Give me Revelation 1 and 13. I'll show you right now in the Bible. Revelation 1 and 13. You know Mary is the mother of Christ, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and read what you got. Let me read 1 and 1 first.
Go, God, sir. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
Go ahead.
The revelation.
The what?
The revelation.
You know what revelation means?
No.
It's to reveal something. Revelation, I'm going to reveal it. Go ahead and read it.
Of Jesus Christ.
Of Jesus Christ, the Son of Mary, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and drop down to 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
Go ahead.
clothed with a garment down to the foot,
Go ahead.
and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
This is talking about Jesus Christ right now. Go ahead and continue.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool,
Go ahead.
as white as snow,
Go ahead.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Continue.
Verse 15. And his feet,
And his what?
and his feet,
Now his flesh, Christ's flesh, like our flesh that we have on our bodies right now, is what?
like unto fine
Like
brass.
unto what?
Fine brass.
Do you know what the color of fine brass is? You have a penny?
Like copper?
Exactly right. That's what it's a derivative of brown. Copper, brown is a brown skin color. It's a color of brown. Ready to continue?
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now, as if not only was it dark, but his skin was very dark. Because if you put something into a furnace, it's going to become very much more darker. So this person is the son of Mary. Mary and Joseph were both Israelites. You understand? These people that we talk about today, this person right here, that picture that we see down there, that's not the image of Mary and the image of Christ. Christ and Mary were dark people, man. Joseph was a dark man. The only way we were able to survive in the Middle East and all those other places is because we were blending in with dark people.
So if that's
Dark
the
races.
truth, then why do they convince us that
Read
that's...
Job 9 to 24. I'm gonna show you why. The reason they did it was to deceive us. Because they know, like you have a father and a mother, right? And if you look at your father and your mother, they're gonna influence you to know how you should be in life, right? Well, guess what? These are our forefathers and our foremothers. But we don't know that because we think these are white people. We think that this is Mary.
Right.
We don't think this is our foremother. We just think it's Mary, the mother of Christ. But really, this is our foremother, bloodline, blood relative. And if we know that, then we'll connect ourselves to our culture, to our laws, to our history, our traditions, our heritage, and they don't want us to do that. So they disconnect us from all of those things by telling us that these people in the Bible are white people. Go ahead and read what you got.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Go ahead.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Go ahead.
He covereth the faces of
He
the
does
judges. He covereth the faces
He
of
covereth the what?
the faces.
He covereth the what? Give me that Caesar Borgia right there.
The faces.
He covereth the faces. Give me Mary too, if I could. Read it again.
He covereth the faces
He covereth the faces, go ahead,
of the judges
of
thereof.
the judges thereof. Of the people in this Bible that have reputation, he covered their faces. He changed them from black to white. He changed them from brown to white. So you don't know who you are.
Right.
So you don't know that these are your people. So you associate the people in the Bible with white people. You associate them with Caucasians.
Right.
But these people are your foremothers and your forefathers. Read it again.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Go ahead.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Go ahead.
If not, where and who is he?
Go ahead. Read what you got. You got something for me? So you understand? They did this to disconnect us from our understanding. Like you wouldn't learn from somebody that's not your people. They're not your family. Like when we look up at like black women, Hispanic women today, who do we look up to? People like what? Meg Thee Stallion, famous people that are out there. But who's more famous than them than Christ and Mary? Who's more famous than Meg Thee Stallion and Drake than Jesus Christ and Mary. Nobody's more famous than them.
Right.
But we associate ourselves with Drake and Meg more than we associate ourselves with these people in this Bible.
Damn.
Go ahead and read what you got.
Khan, this is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48.
Go ahead.
And laid open the book of the law,
Go ahead.
wherein the heathen had sought.
what?
The heathen had sought.
Listen to this one, sis. Listen to this one right here. The heathen have sought. Go ahead.
The heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So they paint the likeness of their images as the people of the Bible. They painted themselves as the people of the Bible. Why? Because when they speak a lie, they speak it of themselves. That's what the Bible says. When they tell a lie, they tell it of themselves. Jesus is not painted as no Chinese man. Jesus is not painted as an African or an Arab. He's painted as a white man because the heathen, when he paints a lie, he paints it of himself. That's what the Bible says. So that's why they've done it, sis. So you don't know who you are. So these people who are the real Israelites don't know who they are.
Kwam Yashala, you don't want no problems. My brothers, they stand around me on point like equal dollar. Don't make the wrong move or face the repercussions. Just keep bluffing and give me a reason for me to flush it. My people lusting after the serpent and he beguiled you. Wicked niggas just keep on sinning like we allowed to. 400 plus years of being in chains. They took the yoke up off our neck and put it straight on our brains. So what's changed? There's no new thing under the sun. They still slaughter us, die by the knee and scared of the gun. It's open season, murderers, killers for no reason. It's my people I love, I ain't fucking with no heathen. I don't wanna meddle, my niggas, we still oppressed. We just went from a pot to a kettle. One West rebel, pressure bust pipes or a blood vessel. You know the white man is the devil. This truth will never stop teaching. UPK soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sun or no treason. One West until a nigga stop breathing. Kwam Yashala, we screaming. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sun.